Good morning. It is 7:30 on Saturday morning, and I am on the way to the Kawartha Highlands to meet my friend Sue from Sue's Outdoor Crew. It is currently pouring rain and snowing at the same time. Forecast is a little sketchy, like all of them have been this winter pretty much. We're looking at it's supposed to snow all day, but the temperature is supposed to be 1 degree. Feels like -4, so not really sure what we're in for. Well, I'm about a half an hour from the access, and wow, the weather has just been all over the place, going from rain, pouring rain, to freezing rain, to snow, back to rain, and now very thick snow. Good morning. Well, it is almost 10 o'clock. It's just a couple minutes to 10 on Saturday morning, and I believe I'm at the access. I'm waiting for Sue. I haven't heard from her. We were supposed to meet here at 9:30. I'm obviously a little bit late because of the weather. I'm assuming she's late for the same reason. So hopefully she appears soon, and we can get on our way. Well, I found Sue. I made a video just before you got here.
Oh, of course.
I said, I don't know where she is. So we've got the sleds packed up, and we think we're at the right access. And it's snowing like crazy. How was your drive?
It was awful. I was sliding everywhere.
Oh, but you made it.
I made it. It took me a little bit longer. I made it. I was a little worried. Honestly, there's a few times I went, I'm gonna have to pull over and just go, I'm done. I'm like, I can't drive anymore.
The last half hour for me was pretty tricky. Anyways, we're all packed up, so we're gonna get ready to head out.
Going that way.
I don't know, figure out where we're going, I guess, and find a spot.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Alright, well, we're making our way in. We're about 2/3 of the way to where the campsites are. And again, it's, you know, the provincial park rule in the winter is you can't actually camp on a site. I believe it's 100 meters from a site. So we're heading towards them to be around them, to use the privy with one, but not actually be on the campsite. So a couple of hills here and there, but it's been not too bad going in, and still snowing like crazy. All right, we got a hill. I'm gonna ride this puppy down. Here we go. That was fun. So we found this little side trail that goes to the lake, and I believe we're close to where the campsites are. Oh, we found a nice flat spot. We're not too far from a campsite. We're not as close as I'd like to be, but that's okay. And we just cleared a spot, just cleared some snow. So we're gonna set up the tent. All right, well, we got the tent set up in no time. We're just bringing everything in because it's actually freezing rain. Hi, Sue. Hi. Is it big enough in there? Ta-da!
Beautiful.
What are you doing?
Checking out your tent. We've got it all set up. We got the stove going.
We do have the stove going. We got a fire going already. We're going to get ready to make lunch. We've already got stuff hanging everywhere because it was snowing and freezing rain all the way in. And it's freezing rain now and kind of raining as well. The windows are a little fogged up right now because it's getting warm in here. But yeah, hi. You look different. You lost some weight or something. Did you?
I have, yes.
Yeah, I can see it in your face. It's like you look extremely, like you look like a different person from when I saw you in November. So that's awesome. Good for you. What do you got in your hand?
I have polar bear drink, polar bear shots.
What is that?
These are creme de mint, creme de cacao mixed together. And sugar.
You're spaz. All right, let's have some of that and then we'll make some lunch. Did you bring lunch today?
I did, actually.
Here, why don't you let me sip on that while you tell me about lunch? We don't need to see it.
What?
Oh, we
I can show
see
you.
it. Okay, show
It's
me.
very easy because I made grilled cheese and ham sandwiches. And they're pre-buttered. We're going to throw them on the fire.
We're going to throw them on the fire?
Throw them on the fire.
Oh, on the stove.
On the stove. And then we'll have nice grilled cheese, ham, nice warm sandwiches. Warm us up.
Ooh. That's delicious. Cheers.
Mm-hmm. Cheers.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
What is that?
Celery and guacamole?
No, not the celery. Who cares about that? What is this?
That's guacamole.
Where did you get that?
Costco?
Really?
And Walmart?
They sell it like that?
Yes.
Oh, I've never seen that before. What else can you get? That's perfect
Hummus?
for camping.
Hummus?
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Are they like super expensive?
No.
Oh, I'll have to look for those.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice
celery.
It's
Yuck.
like a one-time.
Why don't you bring some chips? That would have been good. That is the sound of rain or freezing rain, not quite sure. We picked a really sheltered spot in the forest. The forecast was snow all night. Now it's going to be freezing rain all night. So I do have my big 10 by 13 tarp. I'm not sure if the tent's going to leak. It has been waterproofed, but I only did really the top half in the basement. I didn't set it up outside to do it, to do the bottom half because the solution kept freezing in the squirt bottle. So I just brought the big tarp just in case we could line the inside with it if we really needed to, but I think we'll be okay. Well, I guess we'll wait and see. All right, we're sitting here warming up by the fire, and Sue's got the sandwiches on the cookie sheet, and basically we just got to brown them on either side and done, like easy peasy. Flip it good.
Flip it.
Hey, after an hour of the grilled cheese and ham sandwiches being on the cookie sheet, they're finally getting brown. It's amazing. The fire's been going the whole time, but just not really getting super hot in here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see it. So my backpack, toilet paper sticking out the top, of course. You know that's my backpack. But yeah, it's steaming, so it's like drying, which is amazing because everything is kind of wet. Like everything is wet right now. Sue's got her jacket up here. Both of her gloves are just drenched. Hat's drenched. My raincoat, which I wore in, is soaking wet. So we're just drying everything and, you know, warming up before we go for a little walkabout after our lunch, if it ever is ready. All right, the sandwiches are finally done. I think it's like 2 o'clock or something, but
Something like that.
yeah, they look good. Just oozy goozy cheesy. Wow, you're so close up. Back up. All right, I'm gonna go eat. This is one of the best winter camping lunches I've ever had. Usually I just bring a wrap and then I don't end up eating it because it's cold, and I don't like to eat like a lot of lunch meat and stuff like that, right? I don't know if you eat a lot of lunch meat, but
No.
I like chicken. Like I'll make chicken wraps at work or salad with chicken in it, like stuff like that. But I don't really like sandwiches that much, but this is,
When they're grilled like this,
and the cheese is all melty. Yeah. Nice job, Sue. Cheers.
Hi.
Hey. So it's still snowing. It's actually snowing now. It's not freezing rain. Yay.
Yay.
Hopefully that stays. The tent is leaking a little bit on the lower half where I didn't spray a lot because the bottle got all frozen. Whatever. I brought a tarp, so we're just going to line the one panel and keep our heads there and whatever. Anyway.
Yeah.
We're going on a walkabout.
We got to check this place out.
Yeah.
We've never been here. So
I've
I've
been
never
here.
camped at this lake. You've never...
No.
So we got to go check it all out in the winter.
So we got our snowshoes on down there somewhere. And yeah, we're going to go on a little adventure. So it's really nice lighting. It's so pretty out.
Ravens.
Can you see the snow falling in the video? Usually you can't. Sometimes it's really hard.
It's very light.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay,
pixie dust.
I'm procrastinating. Let's go. Okay, so I learned this summer that is called the church's door, I believe. Do you know anything about that?
I do not. But I could like...
Go inside.
I'm not gonna pray.
I don't think it's like that kind of thing, but I don't really know. I think it's just because it looks like a church's door. Lots of animals around here. Well, I was just about to take a video, Sue, with this gigantic... Be careful! I think maybe there's water there. Are you okay?
Yeah,
Did you sink?
a little bit.
Is your foot wet?
No,
Yeah, not yet? It'll take a few minutes to sink through.
it's not wet.
That's a really big tree. Like, that's a really big tree. Holy smokes. Look at the size of that thing. Holy...
Rocks.
It goes way down there. That's neat. Aw, poor tree. Well, I found this nice tree that was standing up and it looked really dry, so the test is, I'm told, to put your tongue on it, and if it kind of sticks to it, it's dry. So it looks dry. Yeah, it's dry, so
Cool.
we'll cut up the rest of it and take it back.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yay! We have more heat. Alright, so we got 2 really nice pieces of dry wood that we'll take back when we come back this way and then cut up when we get to camp. So awesome! They're kind of old. I don't know. I would say maybe a fox. They're definitely too small for like a deer. Oh, there's lots of wet spots, Sue. Be careful. So many animal tracks out here. So we just found some excellent natural fire starter. You want to explain what you're doing there, Sue?
Just scraping off the top a little bit. I don't want to take too much from the tree, but just enough to get some fire started in case we need to, if our fire starters don't work anymore or if we run out.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Oh, we made it. We were trying to get out to the lake, and I'm not brave enough to walk on it because it's been pretty warm, but it looks really pretty. There's a lot of snow coming down. I wanted to take a video here because it looks like there's nothing behind us. It's so weird. Oh, wait. When I turn my head, you can see that little
There it is.
piece
Oh,
of
there it is.
land
Look.
over there. Oh, there you go. But when we're together,
You can't see it.
that's neat.
There it is.
Okay, bye.
Beautiful.
So we're standing at the edge of the lake here, having like photog moment, taking all these pictures and stuff, because that's what we do. And the cedar tree has all these little thingies on it. Sue said they're cedar berries. I never heard of such a thing.
Or like,
So if you know what they are,
pine
comment
cones?
and let us know. Yeah, I don't know. So here's another question. This is maybe a good one for someone like Pine Martin. We're seeing all this, what we're assuming is pee around the base of a bunch of trees. Like, I've never seen so much. It's all over the place. And I guess it's animal pee or urine. Anyone? It's very interesting and a little bit gross. All right, well, we made it safely back to the tent, and we cut up the wood with the Sven saw. It's all underneath the stove. It actually is really wet on the outside, but it's pretty dry on the inside. I took 2 pieces and just put it like right inside the stove, like just up against the wall, so it can kind of dry while the other wood is burning. And I don't know if you can see, but there's actually smoke coming off the wood. Like, you can see that it actually is drying under there. So it should be good. On top of the stove, I've got the pot with roast. Yes, I know again, but Sue and I were supposed to do a trip in December, was it? And we had to cancel because I was really sick, and I had this beautiful pork roast that I had just made, and I promised it to her. So we're having it with some rice. Right now I just have the roast on the stove kind of unfreezing, and yeah, it's not super hot in here, but it is it's 21 degrees, so it's comfortable. And we're just sitting here chilling. It's starting to get dark. It's like 5 o'clock, so. I don't know what's going on. Sue's like making this really weird face, and she's laughing and something. She looks like she has.
Is there something in my tea?
I don't see anything.
I got one for you too.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't actually. Oh no. Okay. All right. Oh, all right. I gotta put the light down. Oh, no. Hi. Well, I went down to the truck stop because my truck was broken down and it wouldn't start. So I just parked it on the front lawn. The pieces of wood that we cut, we routed on our little walkabout, are actually right here, and they're both on fire. So that's really awesome. We ended up with about 9 pieces, and they're all underneath the stove. So now we have a lot more wood, and we can mix it with the nice dry wood we have, and we should be nice and toasty warm for the rest of the night.
Excellent.
Yeah. What you doing?
Whittling a stick?
Are you bored?
No.
Why?
You told me to prepare a stick.
For what?
I don't know.
Oh, I know. I have these.
What are those? They look like marshmallows.
These are the puff stuff. I can't remember what they're called. Can you hold them for a second? I have to press my screen here.
Stuffed puffed.
Stuffed puffs. Stuffed
Stuffed
puffs.
puffs? Stuffed, I don't know.
Yes. A lovely person sent them to me from the USA. So kind. And thank you. And I have a whole bag at home, but I just brought 4 of them. And Sue's making sticks so that we can stick them in the fire and eat them. So basically what they are is they are marshmallows with chocolate built right inside of them. How amazing is that? So I'm super excited to try these. Are you ready?
I am.
You gonna roast it? You're really good. Sue's a really good marshmallow roaster. Do you want me to do it? I'm kind of closer to the stove. I can't wait to try it. We didn't bring like crackers or anything or cookies to go with it. Although we do have Fudgios, but that would be chocolate overload, which I would be okay with actually. But I just want to try the marshmallow. It's actually like bubbling up already on the ends. It's really hot in there. Fire's been going for quite a few hours now, so anyways, we'll keep you posted. Well, it's the first one. I kind of would like to try it. You're such a good friend. Woo!
Careful.
Okay, I just like jam it all in my mouth at once.
Yeah.
Right. Yum! That was really good. It was worth the wait on the begging on social media for someone to get me some. Even though I didn't really, I just said, wow, these are really neat. I wish I could have one. Very messy. They're all stuck to my teeth on the inside of my mouth. It was really good. And definitely, I would totally eat those. I'm not a big marshmallow fan, but I'm a big chocolate fan. And when I saw that they came out with these, I had to try one. And I would just eat them on their own, which I don't do for marshmallows. Like, so wait, you'll see. I'll see. I'll video Sue's reaction and see what she thinks of it. But I really, really like it. Thank you so much for sending those. You know who you are. I don't know if you want me to shout out your name, so you know who you are. Thank you. All right, here's Sue's trial of the chocolate-filled marshmallow. Puff stuff, stuffed puffs. Can you get a close up of that? Turn it toward, like, yeah, there you go.
It's oozing all over my finger.
Okay, we'll eat it. The second part is the best part. You should have just, like, jammed it in there pretty quick. It's messy. Hang on, it gets better.
Uh-oh.
What would you give that out of 10? Because they were really expensive. I mean, I don't think they cost that much at the store, but the person that sent it to me spent a bit on
I
shipping.
could definitely eat those cooked, plain, and I'm almost ready for a second one.
Yeah,
I'd
let's
give them like a 10. That was good.
I would give them... well, you roasted it pretty nice. I think I would give them a 9.5 or a 9 or a 10, and that's pretty high for me. That's pretty... I don't usually give out such good marks, but it was pretty tasty.
It was good.
Okay, let's have some more.
Okay.
Bye. Well, we seem to be doing things a little backwards today, but that's okay. We've got a nice hot chocolate. Warm us up after our walkabout with some Baileys in it. Sue has got some other stuff.
Hot chocolate. And it's got polar bear inside. It's a mint hot chocolate.
What?
What?
So quiet.
It's a mint hot chocolate.
Mint hot chocolate.
Mint hot chocolate. And then I put extra polar bear in it.
Nice. Cheers. Alright, well, the roast has been on the stove for a while. We just put it on to heat it up, and it heated up really fast. I put the rice in there already. It's just this basmati rice. You just get it at the Dollarama, and there's like, we didn't quite put 2 packages in, like 1.5, just because it tends to be a bit much with the meat. So it's all nice, and the rice has absorbed all the gravy, and it smells pretty good. So I'm gonna put that on some plates and eat it. You're really quiet over there.
I know, I'm waiting. I'm patiently waiting.
Your cheeks are rosy red.
I know, I'm getting warm now.
Huh? Well, that's because it's 36.9. It looks pretty hot.
It looks really hot. I'm scared. I'm gonna burn.
You like hot stuff. You are hot stuff. Does it taste as good as it smells? Okay, I'm gonna go eat. Bye. You're so far away in this tent.
We're not like up close and buddy like.
Yeah. What time is that? Oh, it's 8:30. Wow. So it's 8:30. We had a nice dinner. which we had after hot chocolate, and hot drinks with booze, which we had after chocolate marshmallows, which were really good. So we did it backwards, but that's okay. It's like 17. We had the thermometer over on the other side by the stove, so it was coming up like 34 and stuff. And we're like, wow, it's so hot in here. But we moved the sensor over here, so it's a little more realistic. It's right there. So it's kind of like at our chest level where we're sitting. So 17 degrees is pretty decent.
Yeah, it's
right?
not bad at all.
How are you liking the big tent?
Oh, this is so much space. It's nice to be able to like stretch out as I'm curled up in a ball, to like stretch out, not have to be like kind of cowering. I can sit up tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not having to switch out our bedding.
And then like our bedding's already laid, well, kind of laid out,
yeah.
prepped area, and we can sit and lay down. It's nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
So I just realized that today is a bit of a milestone for the hot tent. This is the first time that it has been out in the backcountry. Yay! Not that like we're super, well, it just took us an hour and a half to get in here.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's do a celebration shot of our polar bear, your polar bear.
With our first time backcountry trip.
First time with the big hot tent in the backcountry. The cabin, as some people have been calling it on YouTube. It's 10 by 14. I don't know. I think it's a little bit small for a cabin. You got to realize that the walls are on a 90-degree angle, so there's a lot of unusable space in the corners. So I would say it's more like a 10 by 12 or even a 10 by 11. Or... But it's still, I mean, it's a nice size, but that's the reason I made it, because the other one's teeny tiny. So now I have a big one and a little one I can pick. So, yeah. Anyways, cheers.
Cheers to that.
Yay. Cheers to. It's just water. I can't even say that with a straight face. Whoops.
Oops.
Just for the record, Sue drank all of this, not me, so. Oh, good morning from the hot tent. It is 7:25. It is just beginning to be daylight outside. Morning.
Morning.
We're having a lazy morning today. It's like 8:50?
8:30.
8:30? We're still in our little beds. We did put the water on the stove there to heat it up for hot drinks, but we haven't heard it boiling, so we're just kind of still in bed. I don't know how I look, but probably spectacular. Hello. Can you see me in there?
I can.
Yeah, hi. I got my fur hat on, but I only wore my Patagonia and got my long sleeve and my tank on. I was so comfortable last night. This is the most comfortable I have ever been sleeping in a hot tent without a cot. So sleeping on the ground, basically on the snow. I could not feel the snow. I couldn't feel the cold coming up underneath me. I couldn't feel the cold behind me. It was great. I don't know if it was because it wasn't that cold out or because the stove was just roaring the whole night, but not that I slept a lot, but I was very comfortable. How'd you sleep? Were you comfortable?
I was very comfortable.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was nice and warm. Actually, at one point I got too hot. I had to like unzip my sleeping bag just a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we should probably get up.
Get up. Get some breakfast.
Yeah.
Hot drink.
It's so beautiful out here this morning. All the snow is stuck to the trees still. And it's just gorgeous, just like a winter wonderland. Just beautiful. All right, do my spiel like you just did. Pretend you're me.
It's about 9:30. 9:30? I gotta check. Yeah, 9:30 in the morning, and we are getting breakfast ready. So this morning I'm on breakfast duty. I made 2 omelets that have kielbasa sausage and extra old aged cheddar inside, and then we have English muffins. And to go along with our English muffins, I brought some really yummy strawberry jam.
Nice. That sounds delicious.
I can't wait. I'm getting really hungry.
I'm starving.
Now that I'm sitting here getting it ready, I'm like,
Yeah, I even gave her the captain's chair, so she's sitting right in front of the stove, and
I have like full reign.
I'm sitting here drinking my hot chocolate, just watching. It's quite lovely. Oh, my breakfast is all ready. It looks delicious. The English muffins are toasted so nicely. Great job, Sue.
You're welcome.
I didn't say thank you. We have a spiel, guys, so I'm not being rude. We did this thing, I think, on one of our first trips where I said something on video to you, and you're like, "You're welcome," and I hadn't said thank you, and so ever since then, she says, "You're welcome" before I say thank you. Anyways, bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
All right, well, we got the tent all cleaned up. Sleds are packed. Sue's just strapping on her snowshoes. We didn't actually wear them on the way in, but I wanted to wear mine on the way out just because we got a lot of hills to go up, and I just thought it would help with the traction. Plus, we had a lot of snow since we got here yesterday. Like, our trails are pretty much wiped out. Took us an hour and a half to come in yesterday, so hoping it'll take around the same time to get out today. It was a lot more fun sliding down this hill than it was walking up it. Bye! Oh, we just came upon another steep hill, so I'm giving it a go. Oh, I don't know. These snowshoes are going to get caught. Huh? Oh, no, they're okay. Oh! Almost tipped. Oh, you're still going. Oh, a tree fell since yesterday. A duck! Whoa, this is awesome. It's a really long one. Yeah, that was great. All right, Sue's gonna give her a go. And I'm gonna film her. Here she comes. Don't forget to duck! Duck! Was it fun, little girl?
That was not down yesterday.
No. Good?
Yeah.
I think we'll give this ride a 10 out of 10, ladies and gentlemen. Just as we were leaving the trail coming from the campsite, a snowmobile came by and tamped down the trail for us, which was awesome. It's made it so much easier for us to get through. Beautiful waterfalls, frozen waterfalls there. Really pretty. It's just so pretty out here with all the snow stuck to the trees. All right, well, we've got the sleds in the car, everything's packed up, and we're all done our trip. It was a really good time. I had a good time.
I had a great time.
I always have a good time when I go camping with you, Sue. It's always
too.
so much fun. Good food. What's your favorite part of the weekend?
The food.
Food?
Always food.
I had a favorite. Oh, the teeth thing was pretty funny.
Oh, the teeth.
That you brought those things yesterday. It was really silly.
Walking was nice. Following the trails.
I think I really enjoyed the sleeping. I really enjoyed being warm. Like, I really don't like, even in a hot tent, I don't know, the people that don't have one don't really understand, but when you're on the ground lying on the snow, even though you have a stove in there and it's like 25-ish degrees or whatever in the middle of the tent, down on the ground it's still really, really cold. But I was super comfortable.
Last night was nice.
Yeah.
I slept great.
Yeah, and I really liked the area. I love this. I loved Sucker Lake. I loved Kawarthas. Yeah.
It was quiet. I was really impressed.
Super quiet. No snowmobiles. No. We heard one ATV this morning, and we saw one yesterday.
Yeah, that was it.
And on the trail, not like anywhere near camp. No people. Super quiet. So that was good. Yeah. So, well, I guess that's it for now.
Until next time.
Yeah, and guess the next time I see you will be at the Outdoor Adventure Show? No, Family Day.
Winter in the Wild.
Winter in the Wild, Family Day at Algonquin Park at Mew Lake. I'm thinking that this video will come out just a little bit before that, if I get myself in gear. So yeah, we'll be there. I'm not sure what site I'm going to be on. They kind of had a little mishap with the demo sites because of the new booking system. They booked them by accident.
Oops.
So I think I'm going to be on 30 something, but I'm not sure. I'll have to post it on Facebook when I get there. So if you guys want to come and see the hot tent, you can come and take a look and check out the setup and that. And Sue's going to be staying in a yurt. Oh, yeah. She'll be out and about too.
I'll have my family with me this time.
Yeah.
It's about time they came out for a little bit.
Be nice. All right, well, I guess we should stop procrastinating and get going.
Get home.
Hopefully the roads aren't too bad. It's been snowing since we got here yesterday. Well, since before we got here yesterday. So, but all right, well, see ya. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Bye.